Good evening, my name is Modi Apparatus, and welcome back to Halcyon 6, Episode 2. We got our 3 ships last time and just basically scratched the surface of the game here. We have Synax to level up here. I think we're going to give her some healing. Repair, drone overdrive, repairs 75% for 4 rounds and 100% heal. Fantastic. Let's do it. And then we need to actually get a hookup for some dark matter in our area. We're very, very low on that. It's hampering our progress, so we are going to explore here, here, and here, and here, hopefully, and that's the 4 in our region. And I'm guessing one of these ones way out here is going to be one that we need to get. And that's going to be unfortunate because it is way far away from everything we want to do, and any supply runs out there are going to take a long time. So that is the nature of the beast here, though. I think we'll hold off on the pirates for the time being, get to those in a moment here. First, we're going to start out by sending the fleet to the refinery here quick. And then we're going to send them up to this refinery here to see if we can capture that as well as a outpost. And that should give us enough fuel, and then we'll hit the nebulas after that. So let's get going here and send our fleet. Now we do need to create a new fleet here, adding in the Drobinator, and we're going to change this to the A-team. This is going to be our new A-team. So no more beginning A-team. This is the A-team with all 3 ships in full force. And let's send them out there and see what damage they can bring. All right, we've made contact with a dark matter extractor, pretty centrally located. They are ready to evacuate, it sounds like, but we want them to stay there and keep extracting dark matter for us. They can do 4 per day with a 126 capacity, so not a lot of capacity there and pretty high output. Now we need to head over to this one here, I think, next, and that will be all of our fuel. Can we reach any other pulsar here? All right, unfortunately, we're gonna have to return home. And then I think we will have to deal with those pirates. Okay, Commander, the cruel fleets that are harassing our remnant facilities have been detected emerging from international portals in and around the Federation space. Now that we have a full fleet, we should investigate these portals and attempt to shut them down. The longer we wait, the more cruel will pour out of them. Yeah. So there is that cruel portal way over here. We probably should deal with it now that we have the upgraded ships. I want to wait until we get some upgrades first, though, for our ships. We can do some upgrades as soon as we get some freaking dark matter here, though. And unfortunately, it's not agreeing with us. It doesn't believe we should have dark matter, apparently. We do need some of these upgrades. 150 for this one and a few days of researching, etc. So we will get to that shortly. I think for now, what we'll do is take care of some of the pirates around here. And this looks, there's a Corsen delegate approaching right now. So let's wait for them to arrive and see what they have to say to us. Some dark matter retrieved. Puts it up to 170. Okay, I guess we could do one research then. Let's do the research for the Knight upgrade for Juggernaut upgrade. It's 10% hull and 10% damage. Add an officer. We need to do our tactical, I believe, for this. No, engineering. Okay, engineering for that. Confirm task, 2 days remaining on that. Just enough time for this ship to show up here, I think. Terran friends, I have an embarrassing request for you. One of our celebrated xenologists has gone rogue, so to speak. Originally dispatched to study the behavior of the pirates in this area, he's since gone to join in and even lead raids against the gabbling trade flotillas. That is embarrassing. That a member of our August Assembly would stoop that far is more than embarrassing. It is a reputation of the value system of the Corsen race. Thankfully, we cannot have a rogue Corsen out in the galaxy. It is too dangerous. We need him killed. All right. We'll do your dirty work, buddy. No worry about that. Say no more, say no more, say no more. So these guys can't do their own dirty work, basically, because they are all connected. Let's agree to take care of this guy. All right. We'll have to keep an eye out for that Corsen fleet that's going to be with the pirates. In the meantime here, well, we gotta set this forward just a little bit here. Okay, hangar 1 is acknowledged that. Okay, so that one's done. Is there another upgrade here? Let's see. Distress beacon. Oh, they actually sent the fleet over. Okay, so we should probably take care of that threat first. We need enough fuel to get there, though we only have 13 right now. But actually, with what we have here, we could probably reach it. All right, let's let the pirates be for now. Let's send a fleet out to get some fuel here. Launch that fleet. Collect the fuel. And then we'll head way over to the problem child over there. Oh, we did find a refinery there, though, which is kind of nice. So that helps. Helps the cause a little bit. We got one there and one here. And we have a cruel engineering ship disclaimer here. All races have the same 3 classes of ships. These tactical are the spike-shaped ones. The engineering are the dense and stocky ones. And these guys here, I believe, are the science vessels. They're the gooey-looking ones, always. All right, so let's get into it here. This is just going to be a pretty easy fight, I think. We'll go after the weak one here first, but we're going to start by disabling the strong one here. And then we're going to start attacking this guy. So let's start with an engine's down on him. Crippling shot. And he did resist the effects of that. Ooh, weapons disrupted, okay. That doesn't stop us from hitting him with some hull breach, though. And then we are going to, before we exploit that, we're going to actually hit them with some sensors offline using upload virus. And this will affect both of them, knock out their sensors, hopefully. Yep, both of them. And then we are going to exploit that right away on him. Ooh, he knocked out our weapons there too. Let's get a more severe hull breach going on him if we can. And now we can exploit it. Only 75, okay, well that's not quite what I had in mind there. Crippling shot once more. He seems to be resisting the engines offline here. Alright. They can heal each other back, which is a little bit unfortunate here. But we know what to do with these guys pretty easily. Oh, see, brood pods, brood pods, brood pods, again and again and again. Keep hammering on him. Almost got him. One last crippling shot knocks him out. We're gonna disable this ship. Oh, he actually is resistant to it, so it's probably not gonna work. Yeah, I did resist. Yeah, I didn't pay attention there. I was clicking through too fast. This will probably work now, though. Hull breach and vulnerable. Fantastic. Let's see if we can get the engines offline, too. Nice crippling shot. Engine critical. Yep, cool. Let's also even get sensors offline on this guy if we can. Resisted that. Okay. 170, now that's a hit. All right, we got one more move from him. Nice. All right, so we did take a little damage there, but not too bad. 156 for dark matter. And Commander Synex's fleet made contact with dark matter extractor to Horsehead. Continue production, transfer the dark matter, and leave the system. Okay, so we got promotion for Drobny, and for Sturmy. A lot of Y's in everybody's name here. Let's see, solar flare, kind of cool. Siphon dark matter might be useful. Solar flare is gonna be kind of similar to what we already have for him though on his ship. And it also inflicts, it has a chance to inflict self, hence sensor offline. So there's no chance I'll use that one over this. So let's do this move. It can be helpful. It's not as strong of a move, but it does provide some health and some damage. All right, and we also got one for Drob. Let's see what we want to do here. Fire at will, kind of cool. Does self-vulnerable, but it is fire at will for our team and engines down on the enemy. Backstab maneuver sounds interesting. We're gonna try that. Now we have 3 ship disable moves. This is gonna be a very good run, I can already tell. We're kind of damaged a little bit here right now, so let's return home. We have a Zlar ambassador arrived in our system. Federation Commander, greetings from the Honorable Zlar Xanthu Directorate. It seems as though a biological superweapon you are clearly developing has gotten loose and is rapidly proliferating across the Federation space. We hope you have learned not to pursue such folly in the future. Wait, you think we made those? What are you talking about, Zlar? Oh, really? You expect us to think that you weren't breeding monstrous flesh beasts to release on our empire in the secret quest for galactic domination? She really thinks the worst of us. No. Okay, fine. Then don't admit your charade. I promise you our famed Zlar's Yanthu bioweapon experts will eventually capture one of these creatures and expose the Federation fingerprints all over the genetic code. All right, be my guest. One final warning. Do not approach or interfere with any Zlar territories or colonies. Unlike Zlar Norch or Zlar Cordoro, may they all roast in the great hellfires of Slack Thriss. The Zlar Yanthu Directorate wishes no outside contact with any race. Do not intervene in our affairs, Terran. All right. Hierarchical structures there we have to worry about, but none of our concern. We're not going to mess with them at all. Let's see, another research upgrade. Secondly, we're going to do So we did the Knight upgrade. We'll do next the Rogue upgrade. Scrapper does more damage and evasion. This does more hull and aim. Or the Acolyte has damage and speed and aim and evasion. Okay, so I think we'll do damage and speed. Science vessel, let's get that going here. 2 days for that one. Excellent, confirm that. And then we will also, in the meantime, let's get this room explored here as well. Send her in for it. Let's see if there's anything we can do with our tactical officer here. Improved learning habits. Officers receive 10% more XP. 6 days for that one. 50 materials only for that. I think is worthwhile. Confirm it. All right, 6 days remaining. So we will have to let him work a little bit longer. But let's set everybody in motion here. Let's keep an eye on the galaxy for the moment. Cleared it out. Acknowledge. Actually, show location. I want to see if there's something else we can do here. I'll think about that. We do have some. Let's see. It takes 250. It increases our resources from missions by 15%. And allows officers to create new dark matter. Is that talking about new dark matter facilities? Let's try that. Let's construct this room because we do need a lot more dark matter. All right, we'll get that built on there. And then we need to start exploring more rooms here as well. So let's add on a Synax once more here. We have 154. We could still do a research here for our, let's see, we did the Acolyte one, we need to do the Rogue here. So let's do damage and evasion. And this will be tactical then, 3 days. Or engineering, 5 days, tactical. Okay, tactical, take care of it. All right, let's let them be. Let them explore the room here. Okay, that is acknowledged. And we got 3 days for them to, oh, he's still going after our thing over there. Okay, we got to send another crew out for that now. Acknowledged. Okay, so that is that then. Oh, so unpause it. There we go. Okay, so we got to take care of this guy because they're gonna slowly wear down our fleet here. Now that we have some upgrades though, we can send our new and improved fleet out to take care of those guys. So let's send the fleet once more here. Repair everybody up. Ooh, we don't have enough to repair him. Ooh, did not anticipate that. How long will that take? Okay, we're gonna have to go without repairing him up. I think we're gonna have to send the fleet to get the fuel. And let's launch. Launch anyway. Yeah, we're gonna have to send him out to get the fuel and come back. Let's send him up here, grab what's here. 84 is there, okay. Redirect fleet, and then we're gonna send him back home. 61 materials found? Return home. Okay, now we can repair him up, and then we can send him full force over there. All right. All right, sending the fleet for real this time, now that we got ourselves enough money to repair it here. And launching it. All right, here we go. Long flight across. Oh, pirates decided to attack as soon as we left. Ah, they knew what was going on there, understood. We'll take care of those guys in a minute here. Ooh, we got a second one coming in. The Corsen pirate ship has disappeared in the Corsen prophets are displeased. Oh, we spent too much time researching things. All right, hey buddy, looks like you got your hands full right now. I know you humans are really mediocre at multitasking, so I'll check back later. Ciao. All right, so that was another delegate about to visit us. First, we gotta take care of these guys. All right, let's get to work. First of all, let's disable this ship here. And then we're gonna try a backstab maneuver. Not yet, not yet. We'll save that for a moment here. Let's try engines down on this gentleman. All right, engine's critical. Evasion is nice. Doubled evasion is even better. Let's get some damage over time going as well. Let's get some sensors offline for all of you guys. Just hammering with all the status effects. Now, chances are they're gonna heal him up soon. So let's start exploiting some of that here. That's a good attack, holy cow. That little bonus to that his attacking ability is huge. See, like I said, they did heal him up right away like I thought they would. Let's see, we got 2 attacks before they go again here. Let's try to take him out before that time. We'll get a hull breach going on him, and then hopefully he can exploit that to kill him. 98's not gonna do it. This little engines offline here might help though. Alright, crippling shot took care of it. Now we just got the 2 healers. Let's siphon some dark matter from one of these guys here. That should heal him up a little bit. Siphoning. Let's get some ship disable on him. Resisted the effects. Let's see if we can backstab him instead. Ship disabled is nice. Okay, cool. And then we're going to start hammering on this guy. Nice evasion. I like it. Get a hull breach going. And then we're going to try to disable this ship here if we can. Stop him from healing that hull breach. Resisted it again. No luck ever. Let's get a hull breach going on him. So he has to choose between himself and his buddy here of who he wants to heal. Since he's offline again. And let's keep hammering on the lower guy here. Nice attack. One more move should do it. The harasser will probably do the trick. Yeah. All right. Well done, guys. I'm going to cauterize hulls here so we can maybe save some money on repairs when we're all said and done here. Nicely done. We minimized our damage too, so we won't have to spend too much on repairs. And now we're good. All right, transfer what they have and leave. We got a promotion for Drobny up to level 3. Fantastic. Let's see what we want to do there. Cloak. Fire at will. As I said before, I never use cloak, and maybe I just haven't found the right opportunity to use it. This is kind of an emergency thing. I feel like if he starts running low on health, we can cloak him so he takes less damage or less chance of damage. It's an evasion of plus 25. That's pretty cool. His evasion's 0 normally, so cloaking might help actually. Have a kind of a sneaky assassin ship if we can. All right, let's return home. Take care of these guys. They're starting to kill off our people, so we gotta get there quick. All right, send the fleet for these guys here. Let's repair up. 7 cost, 25 cost, 7. Okay, not too bad. All right, launching the A-team out. This will be a fight. We have a Mark 1 ship and then a couple of shivs. The shivs will go down easy. They're going to be no problem whatsoever. We're actually going to just send stuff offline here first. He evaded it, unfortunately. And then we're going to try to disable this ship here if we can. Resisted the effects. Okay, let's try this again. There we go. That time it worked. And now we're going to take out these 2 ships before this guy even wakes up. Gets hip to what's going on here. What should we do first? Portal cannon. Take care of him that way. One more hit should do it. It's a little damage there. All right, now. This guy's back in action. Still, let's keep going after the shivs for now. We can't disable him a second time. Evasion's good though. Let's, I was gonna say, let's go after, everybody's gonna get a move before this guy attacks again. So let's go start going after this ship here then. Get some, oh, we resisted the hull breach, okay. And then let's see if we can get some engines down on this guy maybe. There we go. And then to wrap it up, wrap this ship up here, we're gonna hit him with the portal cannon. Oh, he evaded it. Oh, that jerk. He's not very accurate at least. Okay, so we get 2 more moves before they attack again. I guess we gotta use it up here. There we go. That one's done. Can't disable that ship just yet, but we could try to knock him out for the time being. Another evasion by that. Man, it's just not working. Let's cauterize hull. Again, this is just to minimize costs for us on our dark matter supply. Let's exploit that for some massive damage. Nice. Take care of business. TCOB. There we go. All right. We got the pirate invaders off our doorstep. Now we need to send a fleet out to do a little bit of a run around here. So let's just send a fleet out to gather some of the full materials here. And then after that, we should be able to take out the portal. All right, we got another colony in trouble here. Unfortunately, we're not healed up 100% just yet. But I think we're close enough that we could take these guys out. I hope so. These will be tough fights, actually. These two bashers. They ain't going to be easy. But we have enough disables and that kind of thing. We might be able to get by with it. So we're gonna send the fleet and try to take care of these guys while we're out here picking up supplies. And then we really gotta close that portal soon, I think. So let's start by disabling one of these ships that we're gonna wait till the end with. And we're gonna go after the weaker ship here first. Let's disable both of these right away if we can. Resisted it. Get one more chance with that, with this ship here. Nice, okay, so we got 2 disabled ships and then 1 more to attack here. And then we're gonna hold off on that move. We're gonna focus on a little siphon maybe. Some health back. And Crew's panicked and now he's siphoning. Let's get this move going here. We're gonna need some healing back here soon. Once these ships come alive again, then we're gonna use the upload virus here to disable their ability to attack us easily. Let's heal back our own hull here if we can. Even though we are siphoning right now. Okay, these ships are back in action. It might be time to... Well, let's keep hammering on them actually. We're gonna get a couple attacks in there. 1. And now we'll do the sensors offline for them. Hopefully prevent them from hitting us too easily. Nice evasion, exactly. That's the whole plan. This whole plan here. This guy's vulnerable, and he is extra damage to with this attack with the engines offline. So that will help a lot. 215 is a nice attack. His damage over time might take him out here in a minute, but I'm not going to trust that just yet. Let's exploit the sensors offline and take care of him. Hopefully, nicely done. Now, 2 more to take care of here. Who is in rough shape? Anybody? Not yet. Let's just keep hammering on one of these guys here. Whichever one's in weaker shape. Ooh, that was a good attack. Okay. Let's get a hull breach going here. Okay, we gotta start healing back him. He's gonna be in trouble here in a minute. Cauterize that hull. Heal back about half. Hammering on him. Not a lot of damage. Oof, they're getting pretty strong here. They're not quite ready to disable again just yet. Cancel that. We're gonna go cauterize once more, this time on him. You can trade the heal later. Let's try to get a good move going here if we can. Nice evasion. This guy's ready to be disabled again here. Ship disables, awesome. Let's try a flak barrage exploiting that weakness there. Try one more time here. That combo. Alright, looks like he's ready for a ship disable again. If we get him disabled, we might have a couple turns to attack him then. Okay, that did work. So let's go after this guy instead then. We'll come back to this guy in a minute. Before he takes his next turn. Okay, so he's got another turn coming up now. Not quite yet though. We can attack the other guy first here. Let's keep extracting dark matter, heal ourselves back just a little bit. Let's see, this guy's gonna move first, so let's keep trying to weaken him a bit. Okay, so now we get one more move on him before he attacks again, so we should probably try to take him out. Ooh, that's not a very strong attack. 95 is not gonna do it. Maybe 97 if he gets a good hit. So hopefully get a good hit. Critical hit, please. Nope, 55, not enough. All right, you have one more move then on him before he moves again. Nice. All right, that's how we do it. We get 3 more moves before he attacks again. What can we do that's gonna be useful here? Let's do that. All right, got one more move. I'm gonna heal back. Oh, can't do any heals just yet. Okay. Try to disable that shit if we can. Nice. Gives us some more options. Well, he's pretty much dead, I think, on the next turn anyway, so we'll just do it. 2 left. All right, nothing to help us out with the heal here. Let's just try to take him out. There we go. One way or another, it's gonna happen. Either the hull breach will get him or we'll take him out. Well played, guys, well played. And a little bit of materials for the fleet. Leave the system. Let's see, it has 54, probably not worth it. Okay, we gotta take care of this thing here. That way we'll get, I mean, it is nice to get the materials from those guys popping out though. Ooh, we have a couple levels to distribute too. Let's do that quick here. So we have a level 4 for Synax. We can actually do a level 2 move. Otherwise, broadside is kind of cool. We have a couple hull breach already though. I'd prefer more damage from this or more healing from this. Let's go with better healing. I want that move to be useful actually. And Sturmy got an upgrade as well. This time, this will up the damage, keep the chance percentage. This one is a delayed recovery. Oh, this is his ground game moves. Okay, we need to not neglect those this time around. We did neglect them pretty much up to the end last time. We're going to get these going a little bit better this time around, at least the heals. So let's move that moved up a little bit. And then we'll spend more moves on him later. All right, so we've made it back to the Starbase. I think what we'll do here before we wrap this up, we're going to research the cadet barracks. It's 400 to research that, and we're actually gonna build it in here someplace. Let's put it like over here if we can. We need to explore that room here first. Okay, let's send Drobny in there. Takes him 2 days. Okay, let's just send that forward here then. And let's send that forward quick here, get that researched, get that searched here. And oh, we got another Starbase attack. Okay, let's get in there. And an officer, Synax, and we'll get the whole crew together this time around. Fighting as one for the first time actually. Ooh, it's a 2-on-1 situation here, or 3-on-2 situation here actually. All right, let's get in there and see how these guys do together. Let's see what these guys are weak against first of all here. Psionic weapons, resistant to physical weapons. Well, he's got none of that, so we'll just start with the big guy. He will probably be the most worrisome one here. If anything that does psionic, I think he would be the psionic one if we anything. Let's get exposed on him. All attacks will be better than. Oh, well, he's just gonna resist it. Oh, poisoned. Okay, he's got a little bit of a porcupine. Creature has hardened spikes, making it more deadlier. Increased damage. Increased resistance to physical attacks. Interesting. Let's do this. All right, takes him down a bit. And this should take him out with just a little bit of this. Oh, nothing. But this bleeding should take him out next turn here. Nice evasion. Ooh, hibernate. Interesting. Gonna heal back a little bit. Oh, healing over time. Well, not gonna matter because we're gonna irradiate you right now and take you out. All right, then he's got his little buddy to worry about here. Oh, that's a cool move. Didn't know he had that in him. Let's try this. And then the next move or two should kill him. There we go. All right, took care of a couple spike beasts in our basement. And now acknowledged. We'll finish up we'll wrap up that room there. Acknowledged. Pause that. We gotta get in there and make that room then with the cadet barracks. 4 days, and that'll work. Okay, so we'll let that build here, and then we'll come back next episode and finally take on some pirates probably, as well as close that portal over here. I think it's time. We should be ready. We've been handling the Cruel pretty easily so far here. So I think we'll take care of the Cruel, and then we'll turn our sights on some pirates around here. So thank you guys so much for watching another episode of Halcyon 6. I'll be back in a day or so for another one. Hope you guys are enjoying the series still, and I'll see you next time for more. Have a good night.